Ravi from South Korea.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sheikh, when we go to Saudi Arabia for Hajj, for example, we go through an agency. So while staying in Makkah, the agency sometimes take us to, for example, places other than Haram, such as Cave of Hira and House of Abu Jahl, and also in case of Madinah, agency take us to other places such as Masjidul Qiblatain and maybe place where the Khandak war happened and such places. So my question is, in a Hajj or Hajj, I mean, when I am in Makkah or when I am in Madinah, I am there for a purpose. So can I visit other places like this? Are okay or not?
Okay, first of all, these sightseeings are not part of Islam or Hajj or your visit to Medina. It's like going to have a buffet breakfast. If I don't want to have a buffet breakfast and I go and eat a sandwich outside, or I have a continental breakfast in my room, is it related to Hajj? No. So this is up to your preference. Sightseeing is permissible. It is not prohibited, but you have to identify whether such sites are legitimate or not. So, for example, in Medina, they have a tour of the 7 masjids. And they tell you this is masjid number 1, this is that, this is this. And this is mainly baseless. There's nothing to see there. There's nothing sacred in visiting these masjids. Only Masjid Quba and the Haram of Medina are the ones that you will be rewarded for. The other sites, whether you go to Badr, whether you go to the Mount Uhud, these are sightseeings. There's nothing related to your Hajj or to your reward. It's beneficial, it's educational, it's fun, entertainment. There's nothing wrong in that. Going to the house of Abu Jahl, I don't know anything of that sort. I live an hour away from Mecca, and this is the first time I hear something like that. I don't think there is any tour to the house of the enemy of Allah Azza wa Jal, Abu Jahl. Who in his right mind would go to this? Yes, I remember when I went to Johannesburg, they took us to visit Nelson Mandela's house. And they showed us where he lived, where he grew his old shoes. It's sightseeing. It's like a museum. But nobody goes to Adolf Hitler's house, the enemy of humanity, and say, oh, wow, what's a nice place to live. This is insane, let alone go to Abu Jahl. This is totally unheard of. So I think maybe it's a mistake. Yeah, they may take you to the house of Khadija and tell you that this is where the Prophet had, though I doubt whether this is historically correct or not, and there is no benefit of it. Going to Ghar Hira, there is no benefit of it. And none of the companions used to do this and say, oh yes, I remember the Prophet 10 years ago used to go here before the revelation was sent. This is where the revelation was sent for the first time, so we will go and take a tour there. None of them did this. So religiously, it's not part of Islam. Part of entertainment and just for the fun of it, yeah. But you have to be careful. Is it legitimate? Is it authentic? A brother sent me an email, a question today, subhanallah, on my website saying that he visited the house of the Prophet ﷺ during the Hajj in Mecca, where they showed him the nails and the hair of the Prophet ﷺ, which was still growing. Give me a break. Is this Islam? Hair and nail growing? Had anybody of the companions ever heard of this? And they started doing haircut every month for the hair so that it would not grow to eternity. This is nonsense. They said, okay, but there's similar relics in Topkapi in Istanbul or here. All of these are lies. And to say that this is found in Mecca, this is a blatant lie. And whoever said this was pulling your legs and getting your money, and he made a profit definitely, but he's a liar.